What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ.
And Tyler, and this JUCO playoff video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company. Perfect place to cater your team's next event.
It's officially March Madness in Long Beach. Trying to get to that Final Four of the Southern California Regional Playoffs are the LBCC Vikings taking on East Los Angeles on Saturday night.
Well, those Vikes riding high, coming off an upset on the road of #1 seed Mount Sac, and they beat this ELAC team earlier in the season in January on a Brandon Staten layup with about a second to go, and LBCC was off to a hot start. Chris Spencer dropping the dime to Elijah Gaines, and then Michael Shivers drops down that three. Shiver me timbers.
Well, don't leave Spencer open either, because you will pay the price. LBCC up 15-8 early on. Huskies back in it through some old-fashioned three-point plays. First, it's Gomez with the offensive rebound putback and the contact. Then an awkward play here, but in the end, it's going to be a Marcus Salmon and one. We are tied at 25 early on after LBCC ran out to that big lead.
Got a few new school threes for ELAC as well. Tishawn Burton is going to knock a couple down from long range and then massage that scalp a little bit.
However, Brandon Staten is not the SCC Player of the Year for nothing. Stick-to-itiveness on the baseline, and then Staten to Shivers. Bang, that's a big three.
And Staten creates space with the contact and the foul. Another version of the three-point play. Staten on his way to 29 points. That's a game high.
As the half wind down, Staten through his defender's legs. Oh, baby! Out to Shivers, and he ain't going to waste it. A big shot there. Vikings riding the momentum into halftime, 44-42.
In that second half, it was two quality teams trading buckets. It really looked like we were going to go back and forth. Huskies going up against Gaines on his way to 12 points, scored 8 early in that second half. It looked like it was going to be a repeat of the classic they played earlier this season, JJ.
Yeah, indeed it did. However, this shot right here from Staten from behind the arc with 14-15 left in the second half puts LBCC up 60-55. That would be their last field goal for 10-plus minutes, though.
Ouch. ELAC just never stopped scoring. They thought they were going to trade with LBCC all night. They didn't have to. The Vikings got ice cold. Just that 10-minute and 26-second field goal drought was brutal. Missed shots, turnovers. Jerron Primus, Optimus Primus on his way to 20 points. And this play kind of defined how that run went in the second half for LBCC.
Yeah, I mean, this is that 14-minute run capped by this in transition. Bivens, another and one if you need it. ELAC also getting 20 points from Marcus Romaine Noodles. And really, it's just disappointing to fall after you upset the top seed in the bracket, but really nothing to be sad about as the LBCC Vikings fan, because another great season under Barry Barnes.
Absolutely, it was a great year. They made a nice run as the 8th seed, but ELAC was hot. They took care of business in that second half. Vikings should not hang their heads after a great season, but it ends right here in the Hall of Champions.
Thanks as always to all of our sponsors, including Papa Lucci's down on 2nd Street, helping us bring you everything local sports right here at GazetteSports.com and the Press-Telegram.